Hey guys, this is update number 3. So yesterday we got a chance to go out to a place called Education City, which is I think it's 6 or 8 satellite campuses of American schools that are all based here in Qatar. And so we got a cab ride. We walked over to the mall and we picked up a cab there, and then took about a 20-minute drive out into the suburbs. And we're driving out there, and there's all this. It's amazing how much construction there is. Not just like there's construction in the downtown with like skyscrapers going up everywhere, and you can't, the sidewalks are all torn up, and like so the downtown is all being just like completely redone and new buildings everywhere. But what surprised me was going out into the suburbs, that they are building convention centers and stadiums. They're hosting. Qatar is hosting the World Cup in 2022, and I don't know, but I think a lot of this is basically starting to prepare for that. So just the degree of construction is it's just really mind-boggling, not just in the downtown area, but it really surprised me driving out into the suburbs. So we drove out, about 20 minutes, and it was really neat to see like all the Qatari like strip malls with like it's the same type of stuff you picture like a strip mall in the U.S. Really kind of the same thing, kind of the more basic businesses, not all the franchises and stuff. So that was kind of interesting. So we get out there, and Education City is basically these 6 schools that have had essentially satellite campuses here in Qatar for, and I was surprised. They've been here for up to 13 years. Which is wild, because I didn't even know that they existed a month ago, and but the one I was really interested in was VCU. VCU has a fine arts program here, and they've got their whole it's a whole little mini campus, and so we met with one of the outreach directors, and she took us on a little tour around VCU Qatar, and it was actually really cool because they're getting ready for, this is like their finals week, and one of the things they do is a huge fashion show, and so they were busy converting like the main theater and stuff into like a runway, and there's a lot going on. We were kind of like, okay, just give us the short tour because we don't want to be in the way, but they've got this thriving art department, and if you think about like how well known VCU's School of Design is, and a lot of the stuff that's made the department well known in the United States, it's the same thing over here. The people that go to VCU Qatar is a mix of international students, some that have come from the U.S., but some people that have come and they spend a year or a semester or more here, but then also the Qatari students that also come in, and a lot of it's commuter. Like you would stay at home and then drive in, kind of like a lot of students do at VCU in Richmond. So that was kind of neat. We didn't get a chance to look at any of the other schools, but Texas A&M is here, Georgetown is here. A lot of the big names in American universities are doing some really cool stuff right here in Qatar. And like I said, I had no idea. So after that we got our cab ride back into the city, and we actually on the way back we shared a cab with this girl who works in works in information technology for a company. She was originally from like Southern California, and she's just here in Qatar working, and just we talked a lot about like kind of the international flavor. It's like you have a lot of people that are from different places that are all kind of living and working and doing business here. And it was just really, really cool. Just like you have no idea who you're going to run into or what country they're going to be from, even outside of the TEDx Summit. So anyway, we came back and then got ready for the evening program. So we went over to this huge I guess cultural center that they have. It's right on the water, called the Katara, and the Katara is basically designed to be this meeting place. And it's we ended up having this huge outdoor dinner. They had all these different not booths but tents set up, and they had different foods from different countries. A lot of it was meat on a stick, and it was there was lamb and chicken and beef, and it was delicious. I mean, we just basically ate our way around. They had dessert. They had ice cream that you rolled in pistachios and different pastries with honey drizzled all over it. And so that was really we just kind of sat and they had these big couches right by the water that you could kind of look out over the Gulf and over the ocean, and just kind of take in the whole city. We were a little ways from the city, so you could see the skyline and everything really well. And then you just kind of started talking to people that were just again, it's amazing how every conversation you have here is inspiring and introduces you to parts of the world you didn't even know existed. We were talking to a guy who's doing TEDx in it's on the border of East Germany, and what used to be East Germany and Hungary, and they've renamed this little part of the border. They've called it Dreamakhan Valley, after we have it in California. We have Silicon Valley, where they're we want it to be Dreamakhan Valley, and we want to make a center for innovation right here in the middle of Eastern Europe, because why not? Why does it have to be California? And so they're doing all these things to kind of promote creative thinking and innovation on this little stretch of border that used to be where the Iron Curtain divided Germany and Hungary. And so that was really kind of a neat little piece to talk to somebody that is trying to do something really innovative in their little corner of the world that, again, you haven't even heard of because you just didn't know it existed. And that's the thing that keeps coming back to me again and again, is how it's crazy. I feel like I know geography, and I know a little bit about the world, and I keep running into people who are from places that I've never even heard of, and there's all this cool stuff that's going on there. I'm we've got to go visit. We've got to go find out why this is why this place that they're from is so cool. I don't know. Maybe we'll open up a TEDx travel agency, and we'll just go from TEDx to TEDx and kind of just soak up all these ideas. So anyway, let me stop this here. This is update 3A, and then I'll come back and share with you guys a little bit about the opening ceremonies.